So I was watching the Joan Rivers interview back, and I'm trying to see if I see any. Um, I'm also trying to see if I see any orbs flying around. But I was watching the Joan Rivers interview back, and I started to hear her also speak because I kept saying Edward Norton right on the interview, and I'm like, what the fuck does she mean by this shit? And so I heard her tell me that I kept saying Edward Norton, but that wasn't what she was saying. She was saying Ed McMahon. Ed McMahon. And I realized, I'm like, oh shit, Ed McMahon, Edward McMahon, Ed McMahon. He was Johnny Carson's like right hand man on the Johnny Carson show before Ed McMahon started doing like Star Search, and he started doing the Publishers Clearinghouse, although via the Mandela effect. Ed McMahon said he never did Publishers Clearinghouse, but he did because my grandmother used to get them all the time. And he had commercials for it, and I remember it like it was yesterday. But and then she started telling me about Barbara Walters. And I'm like, what about Barbara Walters? And so she starts telling me that Barbara Walters was a cunt, and that she was mean to people. And allegedly, this is all allegedly. I don't know. It's all allegedly. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying something. And that she liked, I feel like Barbara used to, get down on the get down train. And she made me feel like Barbara had some sort of interactions or get along with Bill Cosby or something. And so I'm just listening, and I'm like, you know what? It's probably time for another sit down with Joan. So I was like, well, let me just give some of this information, and then I'll see if I pick up on anything else. So, she's talking about Wayne Newton. Wayne Newton. And I know he was a singer, and he's done some acting as well. But allegedly Wayne had I feel like he had some sort of like, I want to say mob ties or something, and I feel like he played with male and female, but it's something about the way she keeps saying like his interaction with women. I feel like allegedly there's some sort of murder that was covered up by his hands. Like the other day, I had talked to, and I was watching The Nosy Hoe, and my ears ringing right now. And she was saying how she felt like Marvin Gaye was a serial killer allegedly, and I'm like, well, I don't doubt it because I know that a lot of them, are, and we have no idea about it, and so I feel like he's one of them. Like speaking about, allegedly, Mr. I'm gonna say Wayne. I feel like he's one of them. And I don't know. I keep feeling like he cheated people or he tricked people out of money or something or another, because that's the way she keeps saying it. And again, I'm having a brief conversation with Joan Rivers. She wants to do another sit down interview, and I'm going to let her. But they keep telling me I really need to get Phyllis Hyman's story out because it goes deeper than what I know. I feel like her friend sacrificed her, or something. And I allegedly, I don't know, but I feel like her friend is Aretha Franklin. And I know that they were friends, but I feel like that's the friend that, had something to do with it. And I feel like it's something about, you know, success and a man, and it just feels like it's a lot right there. But I wanna sit down with Joan, but I'm also sit down with Phyllis, um, sooner than later. Actually, sooner than later. Um, she keeps talking about Wayne Newton, but I feel like serial killer, but I feel like it's allegedly, but I feel like it's something also more to it. She keeps making it feel like he ran over like a child with a car. He did some sort of hit and run. Um, and I feel like he has strong ties to politicians, and did things. And cause she keeps showing me the Kennedy family for whatever reason, and I don't know, but I don't know, but I'm just gonna say that. But um, But she keeps saying there were a lot of killers in the industry. There are a lot of them. They're serial killers. Um, and you wouldn't know it, but I know it and I'll tell it. Put me back on the couch. So I'm going to put Joan back on the couch. We're going to talk about some shit. But she kept saying something about Barbara Walters having a lot of cocks, black cocks or whatever. And like she likes black men, but pretends that she doesn't. Very handsy, touchy, feely. Um, but she keeps saying like very mean and narcissistic. Like she would say things to people and didn't give a fuck about what she said to them. She said, just ask Whoopi. That she calls Whoopi like a demon or a dark liar or something, or I don't know if she's saying a dark lighter or a dark liar. Um, so really quick though, Joan, like, because I keep hearing you say Sandra, and I don't know which Sandra you're talking about because you're not really being clear. And we will have another sit down. So just two questions before you go, before I let you go and exit you out of my bedroom, Joan. Hmm. Joan is funny, bro. She's talking about something she doesn't mind. She doesn't do like black pussy like that or whatever the fuck. Anyway, Joan, just listen, Joan. Damn it. Um, what do you think about all of this stuff that's going on with Diddy? She's saying all of his names: P Diddy, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, Puff. But nobody's calling him what you really should call him: asshole, pervert, stick up king, stick up kid, trafficker, pornographer. She said he has probably more videos than R. Kelly and Woody Allen put together. She said they all like to film it. They all like to film it. They like to see their handiwork. And not just him. She's showing me other people that she says that have killed allegedly and have it on camera. But she also keeps showing me someone with not blonde hair, with a ponytail. I don't know if that's blonde or a redhead or what that is, what kind of hair that is. Huh. Uh. Trial starts. Trial starts. Trial starts. I also keep wanting to hear 15 again. I know Kim Porter, her shit was November 15th. She says that's a big number, big day. It's ritualistic 6 6 5 1 1 5 6. The chosen few. She says they dressed up in costume on that day of Kim's passing. She keeps saying Madonna. Madonna. I'm gonna go because it's so late, early. We're gonna sit down with Joan and we're gonna let Joan talk. So be looking forward to that.